Hey gang, Michael Lush, founder and CEO of Replace Your University and Replace Your Mortgage. I've got an interesting one today. You guys watch my videos because, I am an advocate for simple interest lines of credit, specifically home equity lines of credit, personal lines of credit, business lines of credit, and commercial lines of credit. I used to be a mortgage lender for 17 years. I abandoned that in 2014, started Lush Enterprises, also known as Replace Your Mortgage, and I've been advocating for HELOCs ever since because 3 years prior to that, I had a mortgage, met a hedge fund billionaire who was actually responsible for providing the capital for the mortgage company that I was working with at that time as the director of operations. And he had shared with me a little trick to pay your home off and an average of 5 to 7 years on your current level of income without changing your lifestyle or your budget. Sounds crazy, right? It actually works. And you're not just going to hear about it from me today, you're actually going to hear about it from the mortgage companies. Yeah, that's right. So as you know, it's 2026 and volume is down, especially in the mortgage industry, but also in the real estate industry. Lower transactions means they are making less money. They have less volume coming in. And I still have plenty of good people and friends that are in the mortgage industry because 60% of the people that want to join our community, we don't allow them to. We actually recommend them to stick with their mortgage or restructure their mortgage and work on the foundational issues of their budget and then come back to us when they're healthier. So my buddies actually enjoyed my referrals where there has been a plethora, obviously over 12 plus years, of mortgage companies crap talking me because they feel like I'm taking food off their table because I've exposed the truth. Now, they would even say, that's not right. No. It's getting interesting because transaction volume is down. They're getting desperate and now they're getting into the HELOC game. So actually I have an example of this here. I've actually blacked out who this is. You can see right there, it says mortgage. I've blacked out who this is just because I actually want to give them some credit. Thank you for actually jumping into the space. But this is a mortgage company headed by mortgage people and loan officers that their primary source of revenue is the mortgage. But because volume is down and they're getting desperate, they're like, we got to do something to keep the lights on. So I give them credit for that. Thank you for finally exposing the truth and something that I've been talking about for 12 plus years. Probably even some of the same people are like, no, that dude's crazy. Don't listen to him. Come over here so I can make 15 grand off of you. But this is a mortgage company that buried on their website, they actually have a calculator that shows a HELOC versus a mortgage. Right from the horse's mouth. This mortgage company has a product called a home equity line of credit that is showing you with this scenario, you're going to pay $156,000 in interest here versus $553,000 of interest on a traditional mortgage. You didn't hear it from me, you heard it from them. I got a couple issues with this though, because me and my team investigate all of these companies at the scene because what one of my departments does is we investigate and research banks and credit unions across the nation so that we can find consumer-friendly, some of the most competitive home equity line of credits products on the market so that it gives our consumers or our clients the advantage, right? So we do all that heavy lifting for them because there's lots of options out there. When I first started, there was about 12,000 banks and credit unions. Now there's about 4,600. So the amount of banks and credit unions have actually gone down substantially since I started, but there's 4,600. So we got a lot of work to do, and not to mention, you don't just call a bank or credit union once because their programs constantly change. So that's why they are constantly calling and researching and investigating who has a really good product for what we do here at Replace Your University. Wouldn't say I would recommend this one. A couple of reasons why. Again, it's a mortgage company. And we've investigated all mortgage companies that offer a home equity line of credit. And we have never found a mortgage company that actually services it directly. I actually talked to an executive at this company and they confirmed they were actually at one of my events. I think they were kind of spying a little bit like, hey, you gotta see how this guy's, teaching this and maybe we'll teach it over here and we can start making some money. And that's fine. But I had a conversation with them and was investigating like, hold up, are you actually servicing this loan? No. So what they are is a broker. This mortgage company is a middleman to the actual bank that will actually be servicing it. What does that mean for you? Well, the bank's got to get paid, but guess who else has to get paid? This company right here. Why is that important? Because if they get paid and the bank gets paid, what happens to your closing costs? It goes up. This one here, you're looking at a $500,000, probably a home equity line of credit. And I'm a little confused at how they're structuring this. I think I got it nailed down. And I'm going to do another video showing the difference in the math, because although this is a lot of savings, you're looking at $400,000 of interest savings on your existing level of income. That's still more interest than what we came up with our strategy. And I think I've nailed down why. But on $500,000, the mortgage company has to get paid too. Again, they're the middleman. They are the broker. So on that one, it could be tens of thousands of dollars in closing costs to get that, where the end bank, and we're still investigating, we'll figure out who the end bank is. 93% of the banks and credit unions we investigate, we actually disqualify from using, or our clients using, because they're either not competitive, or they've got acceleration clauses or indices that we don't like or favor, or they're just run of the mill. Like, there's nothing advantageous about using you. So only 7% of the ones that we investigate do we actually recommend to our clients. But they have to get paid. Where most home equity lines of credits with banks and credit unions are free. There are some, actually one of my favorite is only a couple $100, because they have all the mechanisms in there as far as overnight sweep, giving you a debit card associated with your HELOC, cash withdrawals from an ATM, online bill pay, free overdraft protection, all that stuff. It's a couple $100. So it's not free, but I still wouldn't disqualify them because they're not free, because they got all the really cool tools to make our strategy seamless, but they've got to get paid. So not only would you be paying tens of thousands of dollars more for a HELOC when you don't have to, I'm seeing that their strategy is a little weird and not the most advantageous. What they're illustrating here is that you've got a homeowner of $10,000 of income and $3,000 of expenses. So it looks like all they're doing is applying that $7,000. That's not how it works in our strategy. It's not just your cash flow margin that actually goes to work for you. Yes, your cash flow margin is what stays in there and suppresses the balance, reducing interest, but all of your money goes to work for you, either for a short period of time or even a long period of time. So if you make $10,000 a month, and you don't have to make that much in order for this to make sense, but you do have to make more money than you spend. But in this scenario, all $10,000 goes to work day one. And because the HELOC is simple interest, which means you pay interest on the balance that day. And if that balance goes down the next day, it's what we call recasting automatically every single day for free. So that means if you put 10K in, your balance drops by 10K, because in a simple interest line of credit, when you put money in, money goes to principal first, then interest is calculated. In a mortgage, when you put money in, it goes to interest first, then the principal is calculated. It's the opposite. So all 10K of this homeowner's income would actually be going to work for them in our strategy versus theirs. But I don't want to split hairs here. I'm glad that they finally got so desperate enough to jump into this industry and offer a product. But I'm also here to kind of warn you. And the reason why I'm glad, at least they're saying, hey, I know we dog cussed you for all these years and said, you're a scam, you're not legitimate, and all that stuff. I'm glad, because they've literally said themselves, actually, he was right? So you're hearing it right from the experts themselves that a HELOC is better than a mortgage. But yeah, this is not the most advantageous way to go. You're going to be paying tens of thousands of dollars in closing costs, not to mention more interest. So if y'all find this valuable, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to do another video on this where I kind of break down the differences of the math. Y'all take care. God bless.